Hey guys, JJ here. So today I'm going to show you guys just exactly what I did in revamping this beautiful coffee table and turning it into this. When starting a project like this, it's always going to involve a lot of sanding. So that's why I've chosen the belt sander as the first tool to use. It removes all the unwanted paints and stains in no time. Plus it levels out your furniture piece as well. As you can see, the top is looking amazing, and now moving on to the edges. Sanding by hand, I believe, is the worst invention. And for me, contemplating on life, on my decisions that I make, why I do what I do, I suddenly come up with this bright idea. I've got these small sanding bits that fit on my drill, and it gets into the small spaces with ease, and making it feel that my life is worth something. I use a battery drill because it's got a low spin rate to it, and I don't want to take off too much of the edges, so that's why I used rather the drill bit than something else. So I swapped out with a bigger bit, but then I realized I've got a pencil grinder. So from now on, I will just be using the pencil grinder on the other parts that doesn't have that integral detail that's needed. So I just sanded it down as far as I can, and yeah, that kind of helps taking the process much more further. And moving on to flat surfaces, I just went with the normal sander, and that just kind of helps, just takes off all the other necessary things, where it's also small spaces where my belt sander cannot fit in. So back to the small sanding bit, I get into that small spaces where I'm just taking off the last little bit of stain that I can. With the belt sander that was on top, that I sanded it off, I just want to come down and just resand it with normal sander, giving it a smoother finish, because with a belt sander it gives a rough texture to it. So just going over with it with a 150 grit and just smoothing out all the imperfection, little grains and stuff that you have. Sanding again by hand is one of the worst things, but you have to do it because there's small spaces that you can't reach really, and getting the smooth finish for prepping your furniture for the last bit. Moving on to the final stage, I'm just using a normal clear coat with hardener. The hardener helps to get the job done quickly, so you don't have to wait hours and hours to go by before applying the next coat. Most of you are probably wondering what type of spray gun am I using. So this is electric spray gun from Bosch that I'm using, and it's amazing. And just look at the results, how it does. This is the part of the video that I want to congratulate those who have reached this point in this video. Thank you for your support in dealing with all my man glitter. And for those who are not subscribed, if this video has helped you in any way, if you would consider subscribing, that would mean a lot to me. Sanding between coats is vital. I'm using a 360 grit sandpaper. This just helps when you want to get that smooth finish for the final coat to go on. So while you're watching me sand my life away, I asked ChatGPT for a joke. Why did the sandpaper get a promotion? Because it had an outstanding finishing skills. Applying that second coat is always the exciting part, because you know that this is going to be the end. After the drying time, your product is done. Looking back on how it started and how it looks now, I would say I'm satisfied on how it turned out. A clean finish, and off to the next one. See you guys soon.